Research did a poll. And of course, the Pew Research is not Brigitte Gabriel, is not Fox News, is not Tony Perkins. The Pew Research did a poll in 2013 when they went around the world and interviewed Muslims from Islamic countries all over the world. And they asked them two questions. Would you like to have Sharia law as the law of your country? And would you like to see the Islamic Caliphate? Remember, this was in 2013, before ISIS. The 5 top countries in the world, in the Islamic world, the 5 top Islamic countries: Indonesia, 204 million Muslims; Indonesia, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Egypt, Nigeria, and Bangladesh. 77% of Muslims interviewed in these Islamic countries, 77% want the establishment of Sharia law and want the establishment of an Islamic state. That means 77% of the world, quote, moderate Muslims agree with the establishment of ISIS and what ISIS is doing. Let's not fool ourselves. This is very important, that whoever we're going to elect is going to be somebody who is strong on national security, who's going to put America first, who's going to make America great again, who's going to send a strong message to the world. The minute he walks into office, whoever we elect, that the world is going to realize that this person you're not going to mess with, because he could care less about what you think, what the UN thinks, what the world thinks. They can all go to hell. We care about America and only the United States of America. This is why this issue is important, and that is the Pew Research. This is why we need to take care of our country. This is why we at Act for America are working very hard. We are the largest national security organization in the country. We need you to join us, actforamerica.org. We are working very hard to stop the resettlement of new Syrian refugees coming from the Middle East into the country. We cannot afford it. We cannot afford to bring into this country people we do not know anything about. We cannot vet them. They are lying. They are coming without passports, and we know ISIS is infiltrating them. We are now working on 2 bills in Congress, one by Babin, one by McCall, to stop the influx of bringing more refugees into the country. We have refugee resettlement working groups. Make sure you stop by our booth, Act for America, in the booth hall, in the exhibit hall, and join us. Make sure you go to our website, actforamerica.org, and get involved. We cannot afford to lose our country. This election is not about economy. It's not about healthcare. It is about survival. It is about our survival and the survival of Western civilization. And I'm going to end my speech with a very important quote. You know, they say it's important to listen to those who are coming to warn us about what's to come, especially those who survived to tell about it. I'm a survivor of Islamic terror. I lost my country of birth, Lebanon, to radical Islam. I do not want to lose my adopted country, America. And for those of you who do not know my story, I encourage you to read my book, Because They Hate. You'll understand why I'm so passionate about this issue, and about why I'm warning with such passion, warning America about why we need to protect America. And I'm going to end with this quote from Elie Wiesel's book. Elie Wiesel is the Holocaust survivor, Nobel Prize winner. And this is out of his book. He said, the fate of the Jews of the small town in Transylvania called Saige, their blindness as they confronted the destiny from which they would have still had time to flee, the inconceivable passivity with which they surrendered to it, deaf to the warnings and pleas of a witness who, having escaped the massacres, relates to them what he has seen with his own eyes, but they refuse to believe him and call him a madman. I hope that we learn from the lessons of history, that we learn from the Elie Wiesels, from the Brigitte Gabriels, and many others who are warning America about what's to come.